Good morning and happy Friday from today's edition of Daily Toggle Video Insights. My name is Jan. I'm the co-founder of Toggle, and if you like these insights, please subscribe to our YouTube channel or check us out at toggle.global. You can sign up for the daily brief where we expand on a lot of the insights that you see here. Today, we're going to take a look at a company called Northwest Pipe. Probably not something that's on most people's radar screens, but it's actually quite interesting because what Toggle is highlighting is that the momentum in the stock price has turned positive. And in fact, interestingly, both the 1 month and the 12-month momentums are now positive. And across the 19 similar occasions that Toggle was able to find in order to try and figure out whether or not there was any relationship, the median gain subsequently was over 11% over the subsequent three plus months. As you can see here, basically the target gain here is just about 31.88 on the price, about 14% from where we are now, and the paradigm would be invalidated. In other words, Toggle would consider the historical parallel to not be valid if the stock price were to drop below 25.92. Now, again, what's interesting to look at here is that we have quite a number of episodes where the momentum configuration was similar to today, and it's perhaps a little bit hard to see here, but you can see that the 12-month momentum in particular had just crossed over the zero line, and historically when that has happened, the stock has tended to do quite well and occasionally had some substantially high returns. Apologies for scrolling, but I do want to show you just one more thing. Looking down towards the last part of the insight that presumably some of you may never get to, but I think it's an interesting one. You can see the returns that you would have received in the past when the anticipation was correct versus the returns when the anticipation was not correct. There were a couple of outliers here, so the stop loss here is definitely quite important, but the majority of the returns and also the distribution was clearly centered around a slightly positive level. Anyway, so much for the insight today. In our daily brief, we also discuss the prospects for another round of fiscal stimulus, which again the economy probably sorely needs, and the discussion now is whether or not this can be passed in the foreseeable future and what the amount is going to be. Check us out again for more detail on the daily brief. Thanks for your attention, and we'll see you again on Monday.